from past or present W.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
The Bucks took a massive leap in coach Mike Budenholzer's first season in Milwaukee. Budenholzer said he joined the organization at
the feeling, no doubt mutual. Thanks, DA. A lot of great rebounders tonight, Brett. Which brings up a question these days: why do fewer players seem to be blocking out when rebounding?
Well, there's less and less opportunity to get the type of rebounds, Kevin, that we've seen typically through the years that are in the paint. How many times are these guys shooting field goal attempts from so far out that the ricochet off the rim is allowing these rebounds to get to what we call the moon,
right
around the free throw line and that dotted line from the free throw line. So guards and wings swooping in to pick up non-traditional boxed out rebounds.
Team rebounding.
Team rebounding is a huge aspect of any good team. Offensive rebounding has gone away.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Bradley, and it's McGee in at the center. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Bledsoe is out there with Kyle Korver, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. That one good for 2.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Working his way for a high percentage look, that's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Pass to Davis, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
LeBron kicks to McGee. Nice ball movement by the Lakers. 4 on the clock. Now the pass to Davis. And the basket is good.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
On the wing, Korver. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston. Kicks it out to Bradley. Second chance shot. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Now here is McGee, following the miss by Giannis. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up?
Oh, the power on that. Prove it.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
Mm-hmm. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. McGee against Lopez. McGee, the pass to Davis. Goes back up. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Middleton.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And that one, good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Davis. Back to Bradley. Good D by Bledsoe. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo kicks to Korver. Right wing. McGee against Lopez. Middleton outside. Over LeBron. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
See how skilled Middleton is. Ready to pull the trigger, and the defense is going to have to do better.
Bradley passes to McGee. And here's Bradley. Stolen by Bledsoe. Outside Korver. From deep. Connects from three-point range. Korver's got his second bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the Lakers with another turnover here. We've got a chance here, so let's now look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The league's stingiest teams. In third, the Lakers. Fifth best, the Bucks.
And we're getting to watch two of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at Milwaukee. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
It's a great point, GA. I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Lakers trail by 12. Rondo scanning the floor. Davis finds Green. Back to Davis. They need this.
Sometimes all you can do is wrap up Davis and hope he doesn't make the shot. It's very efficient and a well-tuned offense for the Bucks. They drive, they kick, they get open threes. Second in the league last year, as that was Mike Budenholzer's biggest change in threes. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. That's a perfect reverse, using the backboard as his friend. Drew the defender in and just slipped it to the other side.
Bucket is good. 8 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Davis, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here, and both free throws good for Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Milwaukee, 13 points. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Kyle Korver is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. The wide open look here for Kuzma. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 13. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. The players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and this team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
It's a good decision there. Giannis isn't easy to stick with, especially after the screen.
And at the end of the year, Brent, we've been seeing an uptick in play from some young, lottery-bound teams.
Well, they're always excited about having opportunity to play loose and play free. The backside of that is you didn't play well enough to get into the playoffs.
Right.
So, good coaching staffs with young teams that have potential, Kevin, will ask their teams to be spoilers. Like, embrace the idea of let's compete tonight against that team. They're the 4th seed. Yeah, let's go up against this. Sure. There are other teams that, quite frankly, just give up on the year. And some guys will have some big empty numbers to finish off the season. You got to temper your kind of eyeballs on those things.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Kuzma, left side. Passes it to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks leading by 18. For 3, Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Howard up on top, covered by Giannis. Here's Davis. Lopez with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
It's good patience from Bledsoe. Good job of contesting the shot and just making sure that the shooter feels it.
Korver trying to free himself up. Kept alive. Giannis on the follow.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in rebounding and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. The shot misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Launches it. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Rondo passes to Howard. Back to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis puts it in.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor, and that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
Loads it up for Giannis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. The offensive rebound. And Davis can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
How often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never, the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying,
I don't think so. It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean, you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle, you're going to react to it like, oh, I did something wrong. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side up. I know you saw it. Everybody does.
That sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I try to avoid that, Kevin. That's why.
Did you?
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
Count that bucket. Kuzma's got 5.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one, Kevin. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Rondo. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Got that one up quick. Middleton's got a pair of triples in the second now for Milwaukee.
Well, Chris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
Caruso, the pass to LeBron. Outside, Davis. Right side, Rondo. Kuzma, left side. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bledsoe kicks to Giannis, and he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 20.
I'd like to see how confident and effective Antetokounmpo could be from there. If he's got some room to shoot it, he really does need to fire away.
Here's James, carried from 15 feet out.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And here's Korver from the up, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
You have to marvel at the uniqueness of the Greek.
And
second half. We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Bradley in at the 5. 5 to shoot. There's Green with the 3, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Davis. Back to James. Tipped away. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got 9 points.
Well, it's amazing how much better LeBron James has gotten at being efficient with his shooting from the outside. And when he's not, he knows when to drive. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Count that one. And that's now 10 points for Chris Middleton.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
James. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bledsoe passes to Middleton. From deep 3-point range, but they'll get another chance. Here's Korver for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. LeBron against Middleton. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
On the wing, Giannis. James covered. Launches a 3. That shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Green taking his time here. Feeds away. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Green. Davis has got 4 this quarter. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. For 3, Bledsoe. Rebounded by McGee. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Lopez against McGee. Now the dish to James. All sorts of time. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
To the inside, here's Davis, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
The feed to Antetokounmpo. over Davis, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Bledsoe against Bradley. James looking around. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backcourt.
LeBron, good.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Pass to Korver. Bledsoe against Bradley. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Avery Bradley. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Deflects the pass to the paint. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And Antetokounmpo skins it in.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
.20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Here's Caruso. And that one hits back iron. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Donazu's the 4 with Lopez the 5. Bledsoe is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Fred, so many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range.
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course, last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was. Trae Young is now entering that category.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable. And to that, I will add one Brook Lopez, who has found his way well beyond the three-point line.
He's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about him later.
We'll do that.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Caruso, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. Off target from three-point range. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Caldwell Pope passes to Howard, and he banks in the layup. Howard's got his first basket.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Goes up with the stripe. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
It takes a lot of practice to become very efficient at scoring off the dribble. Bledsoe looking comfortable there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. There are many players now signing shorter contracts in free agency. You've talked about this a lot. Does it make it harder or easier for the super team?
Well, I think it makes it easier because all of a sudden a star player from another team becomes available, that you could latch him on to somewhere else.
Any examples you could throw out there?
I don't want to get into the specifics.
Okay, I understand.
I think we've seen it over the past 3 or 4 years with some of our star guys. And
yes.
I don't fault them, because they're getting smarter. Players are a lot smarter about what it is that they can do, with having the very few times, Kevin, that you have a say in your career as to where it is that you're going to play, and more importantly, the potential for what it is that financially you can make.
And playing
for a championship, or potentially the opportunity to play with somebody who you've always thought you could either elevate their play or they could elevate yours. This is not going away anytime soon.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Caruso, a second chance effort, and the layup is good. Caruso's got 4 this quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. And Bledsoe, here we go. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And you got to hit Eric Bledsoe extra hard to prevent that type of scoring opportunity. Just too physical as a point guard.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Dwight Howard. That free throw good from Bledsoe. And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength, allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
Carries it from 3-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Antetokounmpo against Morris. Pocket 6. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's Giannis with the drive.
That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cook missing.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
For 3, Middleton, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And you can tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee comes in for Morris, and it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Dudley dishes to Bradley. They could use a bucket, and the rejection by Giannis. The free throw drops for Dudley. Both free throws good from Dudley. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the lob into the Kumbo.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Tries again. McGee with the block. That's good from Cook. And so Cook nails both of them. Now Bledsoe. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. What are your expectations for the team right now?
Very high. Everyone's been coming together. We've been excited to close the season out the right way. And now, we're gearing up for a great run in the playoffs.
Looks like you're rounding into form. Thanks again, Brooke. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.